My first impression was spectacular and really big and different from when I saw it in 1983 at Leo's, to be sure, because a different kind of space. This seemed monumental in a way that the other one seemed claustrophobic and very strong and powerful. So there are two different aspects to it.
In the first one, Roy was actually creating the mural. The second one was probably trying to faithfully capture the first, and the first one was created as it was made. What was interesting about this installation was how quick it was and how it was done. It was hand done. There are elements in the original mural that were done on printed silkscreen that the sign painters did by hand because that's how they do things.
It is very clear that the Greene Street mural, it was Roy's really first long horizontal achieved mural that included references to his prior work. It is nice to be reminded of the history of Lichtenstein. He decided to go make off references to prior work, which still interested him, to remake in a different way. These kind of oddball compositional dialogues that are going on there is joyful, kind of also deadly serious about wanting to make a very serious work of art. The fact that Greene Street Gallery was going to be up for 6 weeks or so gave it a great deal of freedom. A full-scale warm-up for a series of much larger murals that would follow. He would habitually begin with a small sketch. If he liked it, he could sometimes cut it out and use it as a paste-up or a cut and paste into another part of a larger work, and blow it up on the wall, and then he would redraw it on the wall. There were numbers of illustrations in the exhibition at 420 that are actually the most appropriate source material for the mural. It makes sense because Roy had been doing these paintings and then he was blowing up certain elements out of those paintings into the mural. The red cord in the Greene Street is almost unprecedented, except for one electric cord in the 60s. We hadn't been thinking about where it had come from. These things had been in paintings that he was doing for the simultaneous exhibition at Castelli. It's fascinating, and it seems to me as contemporary as it did 30 years ago.